Hi guys, welcome to my movie recommendation channel. Today I'm going to talk about the film Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice, the film, is based on the classic English novel Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It was published in 1813. The film has been directed by Wright and it was released in 2005. Elizabeth Bennet is the protagonist of the story of Pride and Prejudice. Elizabeth has an older sister, Jane Bennet, and three younger sisters, Mary, Catherine or Kitty, and Lydia. They live with their parents in Longbourn in their rural estate in Hertfordshire. Mrs. Bennet is very worried about her daughter's marriages, and she's keen that Charles Bingley, who's recently moved into the neighbouring Netherfield Hall, should marry her eldest daughter, Jane. Fitzwilliam Darcy is Charles Bingley's closest friend. So Elizabeth's younger sister Mary is serious and reserved, while Kitty and Lydia are flighty, and Lydia is also slightly flirtatious. Mrs. Bennet is a little bit silly and over-talkative woman, while on the other hand, Mr. Bennet is of a very quiet disposition. Mr. Bingley's sister and Mr. Darcy don't think that Jane Bennet is the right match for him. Lady Catherine, who's also a very prominent character in the film, wishes Mr. Darcy to marry her daughter. And there's a lot of drama in the film which is being expressed in a very subtle way. I love the slow beginning of the film as the camera follows Elizabeth Bennet right from the first shot. And there's a scene in which their parents are talking and the daughters are listening to their conversation. I like how the quiet expressions of Elizabeth and her sisters speak so much without a word. The set and costume designs are absolutely on point and the exteriors have been chosen perfectly. The landscapes of the film are as authentic as they have been described in the book by Jane Austen. So there's a scene of conversation of the Bennet family inside the house, and after that shot there's another shot of the exterior of the house and the camera moves away from it. Shots like these give a perfectly storybook-like feel to it. The ball dances are very authentic. The actors look and feel exactly as the roles that they have played. The silly characters seem silly, the arrogant characters seem arrogant, the kind and innocent characters seem kind and innocent, and the irritating characters seem irritating. The scene transitions are seamless. So there's a scene in which Mr. Bingley suggests to Mr. Darcy that he should dance with Elizabeth Bennet. But to quote Mr. Darcy, he says, "Perfectly tolerable, I dare say, but not handsome enough to tempt me." And at that time, Elizabeth Bennet happens to be around and she happens to overhear the conversation. And she says to her close friend Charlotte, "As it is, I wouldn't dance with him for all of Derbyshire, let alone the miserable half." And they laugh it off because Charlotte says to Elizabeth that, look, on the brighter side, had he liked you, you'd have to talk to him. And yet, Pride and Prejudice is the story of the most unlikely romance between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. What I love about Elizabeth is her ability to pick herself up and walk away with dignity with her head held high from embarrassing or upsetting situations. The lighting in the film is elegant and overall the cinematography is very good. It feels as if there's no camera between the film and the audience. This is an evergreen film and I have watched it 20 or 30 times now and then and I've never got bored. Keira Knightley plays the role of Elizabeth Bennet, and there's Matthew Macfadyen as Mr. Darcy, Rosamund Pike as Jane Bennet, Simon Woods as Charles Bingley, Brenda Blethyn as Mrs. Bennet, Donald Sutherland as Mr. Bennet, and Judi Dench as Lady Catherine. Roman Austen is the cinematographer of Pride and Prejudice. Paul Tothell has edited the film. Ian Bailey is the supervising art director, while the other two art directors are Nick Gottschalk and Mark Swain. The costumes have been designed by Jacqueline Duran. Pride and Prejudice was nominated for the Academy Award in 4 categories. It won quite a few other awards. And also, if you like my review, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like and share the video. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.